Our next guest is Carolyn Skloven-Gill, New Mexico Field Manager for International Cultural Exchange Services. We're going to talk about exchange students today. And Carolyn, welcome to the Morning Brew.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
What a fun gig you have, Miss Carolyn.
Yes, it is. It's an exciting thing to do. It's a lot of fun. Get a lot of kicks out of the students who come. You get to know them very well, and I really enjoy it. This is something brand new for me as well. It's a new adventure.
Wonderful. Now, is this a company, organization? What is the International Cultural Exchange Services?
ICES, as we are called, is a national nonprofit organization. We've been established for over 20 years, and we are responsible for incoming foreign exchange students as well as outgoing students. We arrange both.
And so currently you're here to look for host families who might want to explore this experience.
Exactly, yes. Host families can be couples with or without children, or single parents, or empty nesters, active retirees, anyone who really loves New Mexico. And what's not to love about New Mexico? Our state isn't as well known as some of the others that our foreign exchange students may have read about or seen on TV or in movies, such as California, New York, Washington, D.C. But as we all know, we are a cultural mecca.
Definitely.
And our history is outstanding and something that we can re-explore if we host a foreign exchange student. It kind of ignites a new excitement about showing off New Mexico and introducing these kids to our beautiful state. And I said, you don't have to have children in your family. I have a testimony here from empty nesters, as we call us. We are empty nesters. I am an empty nester. And she says that she's experiencing life in a new way. She gets up in the morning in order to show this new daughters that she has something that maybe she hasn't thought about looking at, or a place to go, or something new to do. It brings new life, inspires us to be learning, engaged in our environment, and it's really not just something that people with school-aged children can experience and love to do.
And do you find that these relationships are very long-lasting, long after the period of time that the kids
These
are
are
here?
like extended family members. They're not house guests.
Well, I have personal experience with that.
Do you? Tell me about
I do.
it.
When I was in high school, about 5 or 6 years ago. You buy that?
Absolutely. Yes, we all were.
We
I was there
had two
too.
exchange students from Japan at different times.
Yeah.
One of whom we still communicate with today. And I've met with him and his wife over in Hong Kong.
No
we
kidding.
met there, keep
yeah,
track of his family. We communicate regularly. And
Yes.
this
That
is
is cool.
a lot of years.
Yes.
And it is, just as you said, a delightful exchange of Toshi is a member of our family.
Absolutely.
So wonderful.
I wanted to say that we are a nonprofit organization and national, but we are also part of the United States Department of State's Foreign Visitor Program, which was developed for the sole purpose of creating positive international relationships and developing mutual respect on the grassroots level.
So important. Now, how long, let's talk about nuts and bolts of this. If you get an exchange student to come and stay with you, how long are they there? What's the time period, and what are you responsible for?
Some of the students are here for 5 months, and most of them prefer to stay for the entire academic year. As a host family, you are responsible for providing a room, although a room can be shared with a sibling of the same sex and around the same age. You offer 2 meals a day because the students are eating at school most of the time. But it's And then you're providing or arranging transportation to school and from school and to school activities. And our students pay for every other expense, including medical and dental insurance. And
What about registration for school? How do we help them with that, navigate
they
through
do
that?
that when they come. Albuquerque Public Schools, Santa Fe Public Schools, including charter schools, let us know the number of foreign exchange students that they are going to accept for each year. And we provide transcripts from the students before the students arrive. And we go through the regular registration process once the student comes. So that
So you
it's
guys
very
kind
smooth.
of navigate through that for the
Just the parents go to the registration just as though they were taking one of their own children.
That's cool.
As a member of the family.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful experience. It's truly something that people, and as you've seen firsthand, really embrace.
Absolutely.
and
I
it's
have
unforgettable.
a little girl who's heading back to France in just a couple of days. And her host parents are retired, basically semi-retired
Oh, nice.
people. And they had their reservations. They weren't sure, they had their routine. And,
Sure.
and we all get set in our ways.
But they love it.
They absolutely adore her. They can't imagine what it's going to be like when she goes home.
They'll have to
They
go see
love-
her.
If you'd like to be a host family, get a hold of
You make it
Carolyn.
sound wonderful.
It is. It's
Yes.
wonderful. Carolyn Skloven-Gill, New Mexico Field Manager for International Cultural Exchange Services exchange students. All right, we'll be
Thank
back in a
you.
moment. More to come.